Mazel tov! Yes, yes. Did you know I had a body and arms? I bet you didn't. Look, I even have a face. You're not just looking at the wall or the sun at the side of my head. You see, I am a very animated talker. You see, I like to enhance my stories with my body language. It's interpretive dance. You see, who will cry for the little lost dog? And everyone gets the reference, and well, now I'm the little lost dog, aren't I? Yes, yes I am. I'm going to put "free to a good home" on a t-shirt and see if anyone takes me up on the offer. I can pay my half of the rent, you see. So in order to avoid you staring at the wall or going blind by looking at the sun, my God, how bad of a friend am I? Quite bad, actually, but Jesus, I am beautiful. I'm beginning to understand why I hold on to the camera. Yes, if I was you, I would hate me too. So I had this idea, you see, where I decided I would balance my babblefish. You see, I would balance it precariously against a cup, and then I did that very thing, and it fell over. My babblefish, you see, its casing is rather hefty. It is a rather hefty casing, and when my babblefish enclosed in its hefty casing was precariously leaned against the cup, well, the weight was too much, you see, and the cup could not brace for etc. So I filled the cup with water. I know! You're like, oh my God, bitch, you're so smart. I never would have thought of that. Whoever would have guessed that a cup could hold water? It's amazing. The future is here, friends. So now my babblefish, my hefty babblefish it is no longer precariously leaning against the cup. It's sleepy, so I had to shove a wire up its ass and balance it awkwardly on its head, and now I'm afraid I'm upside down face. Friendos, if I had $1,000,000 doll hairs. That's right. If I had $1,000,000 doll hairs, well, I'd buy you a green dress. But not a real green dress. That's cruel. It's been 30 years and I still have no idea what in the bloody hell that line means. But you see, if I had $1,000,000 hairs, well, I would tore some onions and buy a giraffe, you see, and I would have it shipped to wherever it is I live, Delaware. It's a real place. Like, not just on a map. It's not like New York. Delaware is an actual physical place you can go to. It's where I live, you see. I live on a hill in Delaware in a house. Yes, you see. I live in Hill House, Delaware. You see. Also the hill is haunted, which means I am a hill house on haunted hill. Fuck you, that's funny. If I had $1,000,000 hairs, I would go out and I would buy a giraffe and a bunch of bubble gum. And I would ride around on my giraffe, giving poor people bubble gum. That way, they would have something to chew on but they'd still be hungry. Don't look at me like that. I know you're... What the hell happened to you, bitch? Money changed you. Let me tell you something. Money cannot change people. It can only help them be who they really are. Why, I myself, Wilma Fingersdew, once gave a homeless man $1. And that homeless man used that dollar to buy an Ellery Queen mystery novel. And there was always one mystery. There was always one mystery that Ellery could not solve. And that mystery was, why would a man be named Ellery? But my point is, whatever it was I was talking about before I started talking about Ellery Queen, I truly hope I'm not upside down.